Hello, folks. Welcome to the Scumdog's Kennel. I'm your host, Chris Williams, and I have yet another great show planned for us. But while we wait for people to gather in the chat, let me go off and get some artwork up for us from for my upcoming graphic novel, Scumdog, to show it off to you. Just a moment, folks. Let me get it up for you all to look at. Just a moment. Let me go to share screen in just a moment. All right, let me go over here. All right, let me go to share screen now. All right, here is my Extreme 90s cover. This is one of 3 variant covers you can back for my Indiegogo when it goes live. This cover I did to harken back to the comics of the 90s. Looks pretty good, huh? With pretty much all the Scumdogs fighting their arch enemies. Scumdogs, the name of my graphic novel, is a parody book. It's a parody of 80s cartoons and the tropes you see in them and stuff like that. It's supposed to be fun, and it's going to be a fun time reading and stuff like that. Let's see. But the Scumdogs themselves, what are they? Well, the Scumdogs are pro athletes. See, in the future, there are superhuman sporting events called the Scumdog Sports. So what happens is that these people trade in their humanity to gain superpowers. They become inhuman monsters. Well, they're pro athletes. They're a bit full of themselves, so they did that to themselves. The thing is, what happens when these superhumanly powerful pro athletes get banned from sports? Well, in my book, they become supervillains. Here we have Deathmug fighting his arch-enemy Buick Starpoon, Deathmug being the purple guy with the middle skull mask. He's a parody of Skeletor from He-Man, but he's also a parody of other villains from 80s cartoons, too, like Cobra Commander and Serpentor from G.I. Joe. He's got a silver mask like Cobra Commander, and he's got gold on him like Serpentor. And, of course, he's purple like the Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. While his archenemy Buick Starpoon is a G.I. Joe parody. He's basically a parody of Duke from G.I. Joe, but he's also a parody of James T. Kirk, or rather the space captain archetype kind of character. You know, like James T. Kirk, who's basically a hero in Starfleet. He's a parody of that as well. He's also a parody of Buzz Lightyear and Buck Rogers, other types of characters that are sort of like that as well. As you can see, other members of Buick Starpoon's team are on this cover as well. The guy over here with the mohawk is Roadhog. This bald guy with a gun in blue is Beach Pounder. And that guy in the red uniform, notice the guy in the red uniform back there driving that vehicle, that is Blast Tank. As I said before, there are G.I. Joe parodies, and these are all members of Buick Starpoon's team. You see, they all wear a similar uniform. That's to mark them out as different members of the Space Forces. Looks pretty good, huh? Now let's go over here. Here we have Girl Friday. She's another member of the Wild Rangers. The Wild Rangers is the name of Buick Starpoon's team in the Space Forces. Oh, by the way, folks, hit that like button for me, as well as please go share this video on social media. Share it on Twitter, share it on Facebook, okay? And share it on Reddit. Girl Friday hates Buick Starpoon. She is his second in command on the Wild Rangers. She was put on that position by her superiors in the Space Forces who, basically want her to babysit Buick Starpoon and stuff. Mainly because while the Wild Rangers get the job done and save the day, they're just highly destructive idiots. And they're basically mad at them, so they assigned the most responsible person they could. Yeah, Girl Friday. Girl Friday is a parody of the Girl Friday kind of archetype character and stuff, so there's that as well. Girl Friday really hates her job because she thinks her career has been destroyed, by the way. Now let's go over here to Deathmug's Henchmen, because in all 80s cartoons, the main villain, no matter how powerful, the main villain would always be served by idiots. No matter how smart he seems, his minions, his underlings would always be his henchmen would always be idiots. The blue guy with the top hat is Murdermouth, and the pink guy down here is Sloppy. They're basically a parody of Bebop and Rocksteady, as well as every henchman from an 80s cartoon that's ever been created. Now, let's look at this. This is Hairmail Doctor. He's another one of the scum dogs, or at least a member of the scum dogs. See, the scum dogs, even though they're basically called scum dogs by people because they traded their humanity for superpowers, and then they were banned from sports and stuff like that, so they decided to become supervillains. They just continued using the scum dog name. Well, Hairmail Doctor is a supervillain who joined up with scum dogs and stuff like that. I thought it would be an awesome idea for a villain if he was also a hairmail musician and being a mad scientist. So we got Hairmail Doctor here. You see him dancing and stuff. He does mad science while rocking out. All right. Now, there's this pinup as well as the other pinup of Hairmail Doctor that we're looking at here. This one is of Miss Breasty Melons. She's basically, she's a party girl. She's a parody of the Baroness from G.I. Joe. As I said, she's a parody of the Baroness from G.I. Joe. But unlike the Baroness, she's a party girl. I thought that was a good idea as a villain as well. I thought that was a good idea for a villain as well, by the way. Looks pretty good, huh? Not bad in the way of artwork. Let me go over here. 6 minutes in, not too bad. By the way, this pinup and the Hairmail Doctor pinup and other pinups I'll do from my graphic novel will be included in the graphic novel. And by the way, folks, go over to Indiegogo, search out Scum Dogs. When you find Scum Dogs when you find the pre-launch page of my graphic novel Scum Dogs, sign up for it. The first 100 backers get a free poster of Buick Starpoon. And as I said, I'll also try to get these pinups out to you on T-shirts from Crypto Fashion as soon as I'm able to make it. All right, I looked at that. That's pretty good. Let's go back over here. 7 minutes in, not too bad. Let's go over to Indiegogo. Oh, Joe Jones presents Vampirella. Iconic artist Jones, when Final Crisis delivers an incredible Vampirella collectible. Cobalt thrashing about. Looks like we have some new Indiegogos up. Cave Woman Metal Age 2, Comic Emerald Dark. Electric Youth 1 and 2. Looks like we have a whole bunch of new comics up. Looks pretty good. All right, let's go for Perfect 10 issue 2. Perfect 10 is determined to redeem herself from a past. Can't remember, and if it leads to her, the sequel you demanded is finally here. Perfect 10. Perfect 10 2 is a 28-page full-color action-adventure superhero comic book. Perfect 10 is available during this campaign, combining a total of 52 pages. Perfect 10 2 is also available. Perfect 10, yeah. Our Lady's Perfect 10 and American Bliss meet up in the above exclusive mini poster, and for this print is only available. Artwork in this book looks pretty good. Perfect 10 tells the story of an artificial assassin named 10 who finds herself hunted by superpowered murderers, burdened with the guilt over a past she can't remember. 10 decides to fight instead of hide, throwing herself into a battle she can't survive. The artwork looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks very good. Let's see the price on the. Let's see, issue 1 and 2, and issue 2 physical copy, $16, $16 US. You can get issues 1 and 2 for $45 though, so that's pretty good there. Yeah. Both issues of Perfect 10. Let's see. I guess you can get both issues of Perfect 10 for well, for $30. Physical copy. That looks pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good for both books. Oh, okay, I get it. Let's look at this trailer now.
The perfection program. That's what they call it. It gave me life, but it also caused death. I never asked for any of this. Run from superpowered murderers who want revenge. Revenge for something I did? Something I can't remember. But I won't run. I refuse. I don't want to be controlled anymore. This world needs more heroes than villains. That's more important than anything, isn't it? My existence has to mean something. It has to make a difference somehow. For Virgil. For Aaron. I need to be worth this life I've been given. I need to do what's right. Even if it kills me.
All right, that's perfect 10. It's going for $5,000. It's already made $1,330 already. Got 30 days left. That's perfect good. You can back both books for $30, or you can back issue two for just $15. Not bad. All right, that's pretty good. It was a perfect 10. Got so many more Indiegogos to look at. We can have some more fun. Let's go down here first. We can look at some other stuff. What else to look at? Whoops. Let's look at Ethan Van Sciver's Cyberfrog 2 now. As, of course, you know, I've backed this campaign twice. I'm getting the Ides of March cover when it first came out, as well as I'm also getting this Jar Lee cover in the Salamandroid Death Sting book. Each costs, mainly because I'm going to keep my Ides of March cover, I'm going to keep it and stuff, not like that, but read this Cyberfrog Jar Lee cover and stuff and enjoy it. Now, let's read what this book is about. Let's read it, huh? It's 2018, 20 years after the Vespage invasion. Cyberfrog is reunited with his friend Heather Swan, who is surviving the New Jersey Pine Barrens with their 10-year-old daughter Lily and others. They live by these 4 rules. Stay in the trees. The Vespids have demonstrated that they have trouble maneuvering the forest. Stay near the smoke. The survivors keep bonfires going constantly. The Vespids are repelled by smoke and fire. Always wear red. The Vespids can't see the color red. Wearing red makes you invisible to them. The survivors believe that they are safely hidden and have been living in relative safety for years, but that relative safety for years. Cyberfrog 2 Wrecked Plains, the long-awaited sequel to Cyberfrog Blood Honey. It looks pretty good, huh? It'll be 48 pages long, and it looks pretty good. Yeah, and now let's read it. It's broken all of its stretch goals, so anyone who backs this book will get your Chromium variant of Wrecked Planet, bonus Cyberfrog Heartsick Horror comic book, Salamandroid Color Zine Classic reprint comic book, 6 trading cards, Cyberfrog keychain, Cyberfrog PVC toy. Looks pretty good, huh? Here's the Salamandroid PVC toy itself. Looks pretty good as well. But I also backed for the Salamandroid Death Sting book. Everyone seemed to love Sal, and lots of people asking me if he might get it. Asks me if he might get his own title. Well, sure. This 32-page comic book will tell the story. It'll be 20 pages actual story and art, by the way. We'll tell the story of what happened to Salamandroid during the Vespids. and the fate that befell this lovable giant. Well, yeah. It ties directly into Cyberfrog Wreck Planet. Is it necessary for Wreck Planet? No. But it will enhance your reading experience big time. And if you don't back it here, you'll, find yourself looking for it later. Now let's talk about what this is. You're getting a foil wraparound cover. A wraparound glow in the dark cover. And stuff like that. Bonus rogues and stuff like that. It looks pretty good. Pin-up art and information about all their about a bunch of stuff going on and stuff like that. Because I backed both books, I'm probably going to have it sent to me in the chicken box. Well, chicken fry shipping box. You can see it right here. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Order 2 books or more and your perks will be shipped in this replica of the takeout boxes from fast food restaurants that Heather Swan used to work at after school. It's Cyberfrog's favorite place to eat. Chicken fry, your books will be protected by a foam layer with the delicious-looking image of fried chicken. Note these are shipping containers and no guarantee they'll arrive in mint condition, but they're pretty durable. Stretch goals. We've broken all the stretch goals. Basically, I ordered 2 books, and I'm getting 3. But basically, I'm getting 5 books because of all the stretch goals. That looks pretty good, huh, folks? Etherman Skyverse Cyberfrog 2 has made over $1,142,000. That's not bad. It is very good. All right. Let's see this. I think I need to go back over here. Let me go with this. Just a moment, folks. I need to see if I'm still streaming and stuff like that, making sure about that. Let's do that again. All right, let's do this. There, let's make sure I'm still streaming and stuff like that. Good. All right, let me go back over here. Oh, by the way, folks, please hit that like button for me if you haven't, all right? As well as please go share this video on Reddit and Facebook, all right? All right, I could look at this. All right, we looked at that. Not too bad. We have more stuff out here to look at, so we could do that. There's Vampire Versus. What to look at next? There's Starlight Cats. Let's go look at Wirt the Wizard, Portal of Echoes. Let's see. Wirt the Wizard, Wirt the Wizard here, this new book, is $25, and you can back it with a choice of 2 different covers you can back. And they're both pretty good looking. Yeah. Wirt the Wizard, Portal of Echoes, looks pretty good. Wirt the Wizard, Portal of Echoes. It'll only cost you $25. But you can also back for Wirt the Wizard Remastered, a new revamped version of the first book, or the first book, first issue and stuff. The artwork in it is good. You have a variety of perks, and this comes from Mandy Summers. This campaign has made $5,210, and that's pretty good. Still has 7 days left. It'll probably get another 30 days. So let's go look at this trailer now. Let me do this again. All right. That was Worth the Wizard. Looks pretty good, huh, folks? You can back this book, buy this book for $25, and it looks pretty good. Yeah, it's up on Indiegogo, so go check it out. Now, let me go over here. We're 21 minutes in. We have people watching us. Yeah. Let's go look at some more stuff. Or we can look at some of these news stories, huh? All right, so let me do this. Make sure this is up here. What to look at now? New Godzilla versus Kong. First look at Mechagodzilla, huh? Take a look at that, I suppose. Or we could go over here to Bounding into Comics, or maybe look at Cosmic Book News. Maybe. Go over here. All right. Game of Thrones. Yeah. Right. We are looking at some interesting stuff, aren't we? Don't see. What to look at next? Trying to find here. All right, what to look at next? We'll go over here. Disney Moron. Make sure. Let me do this. Boring. Over a dozen My Hero Academia sold out. Retailer. Trying to find something here. Something that looks interesting. Trying to find something here. Bill Burr responds to Disney. Lucasfilm fan of Gina Carano from The Mandalorian. Disney and mentioned you're a bunch of idiots here. All right, let's look at this. I suppose it's just more Gina Carano stuff. I can come back to this in a little bit. I got it like this. 23 minutes in. Let me go over here. Yeah. By the way, folks, hit that like button for me if you haven't hit that like button for me, will you? It helps me fight the algorithm as well. So please share this video out on, well, Twitter and Facebook. And I need a bit depressed here. Doesn't look too fun. Oh, there's the shapeshifter. I looked at that yesterday. What to look at next? All right, why not? Let's look at the shapeshifter. It's again, the creator of this game is making Game Boy games because, well, he really loves the system and he wants to see good games like original Game Boy games continue to be made. If you back this campaign, you'll get your game delivered to you in a Game Boy cartridge as well as a Game Boy box. He's also trying to, and if it reaches a bunch of stretch goals, he wants to basically port it over to the NES. It'll also come with its own, well, box and game as well. Not too bad. That's the shapeshifter. It's made over $53,000. Well, $53,700. $53,700. Let's take a look at this trailer. Just a moment. Let me restart this. Yeah. As the Shapeshifter looks like a great game. You can back it for, well, $35 as I understand it. $34 Shapeshifter complete in box for physical thing. It's good. Very good. Now, let's maybe... Oh, by the way, folks, Tim Olson will be on later on. I did send an invite out to him and stuff like that. Hopefully he comes on. Now, let's go look at this. Maybe go to Stephen Rhodes Games, huh? Have some fun. Though I could do this after I look at maybe some of these news stories. Watch Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes new trailer. Maybe I'll look at this. Liam Neeson's new. What to look at next? Let's go look at this new Godzilla. Let's look at Mechagodzilla here, huh? It's been widely speculated that true enemy of Godzilla vs. Kong will not be the rampaging destruction of either great beast, but Mechagodzilla in disguise, to frame the king of the monsters as yet unclear reasons. Some brief images from the trailer have already strongly hinted at the presence of the robotic doppelganger, but thanks to the Harada clothing, a Mexican manufactured clothes branded with movie and anime images, we now have what appears to be our best look yet at the potential antagonist. If accurate, then the image of Mechagodzilla suggests a far more sophisticated creation than the lumbering creation that we've seen before. Looks more dangerous than movies, and certainly looks like the dangerous enemy to have. The maw and claws seem like they could effortlessly crush bone. The spines could slice metal, and a carapace could take more of a beating than both Titans combined. Oh, yeesh. Not bad. Additionally, the tail looks as though rather than being a purely cosmetic, it acts as a prehensile appendage that aids the mechanical animal's movement and maintains its balance, as well as most probably also acting as a weapon, like a razor whip or a spear. Before started out in the arsenal of weaponry, it doubtless hasn't concealed with its armor plates. It has a written policy of movie makers to never acknowledge when twists are correctly predicted, even when they are also so rarely disseminated. That they accepted by many of us established facts, such as as this guy here, from Star Trek Into Darkness actually being Khan Nguyen Singh, being Khan. Miranda Tate in The Dark Knight Rises. Tate. All right. Returning not to be the alias of Talia al Ghul. This seems to be no different, and despite the mounting clues that Godzilla vs. Kong will feature Mechagodzilla, no official word on the matter will be heard until he's clearly seen blasting his way across, the world. Well, yeah. Until he's seen blasting away. Looks pretty good, huh, folks? Yeah. Oh, it looks very good. I still have my doubts at this about current movies in Hollywood, though. So, you never know. All right, we looked at all right. What to look at now? I think I'll go back over here. We looked at a news story, so that wasn't too bad. Let's see. Anyone not leave any more likes? If you haven't hit that like button, folks, please hit it, will you? It helps me fight the algorithm, as well as please go share this video out. Now, we could look at this. We have so many other stuff to look at as well. Let's go look at Stephen Rhodes Games here. This game has made over $303,940. Not bad. You can back this. This is 3 different games. You can back each one of these games for $20, or you can back all of 3 of them for 3 of them for $50, and that's pretty good. This is based on the Steam Roads art book, books and stuff. They basically parodies of certain books from the 80s and 90s. These are just parody images, and they look pretty much fun. Now let's go look at this trailer here.
Howdy ho, kids! Say, who likes to play games?
We do!
Well, you're in luck, because I got some dynamite games for you. Like Let's Summon Demons.
Right on, motherfucker!
Or Don't Talk to Strangers.
Far out!
And don't forget, Let's Dig for Treasure.
Damn, this shit is cool!
That's right, dynamite games are fun for the entire family. Who wants to join Little Rotten Tommy and Sweet Susie in the summoning circle? Because you're going to collect souls at the roll of the dice and swap those souls to summon some crazy demons. First player to 3 demons wins the game and eternal damnation. Stranger danger, Timmy. That's right, it's time to clench those cheeks and get off the streets. And don't talk to strangers. The strategy board game that pits you against some pesky ETs. Draw cards and move your pals around the board as you try and score points. You made it to the school dance. But avoid those aliens or you could be in big trouble. Grab your shovel and toss your moral compass, Billy, because last but not dynamite least is Let's Dig for Treasure. The push your luck card game that digs a hole with the whole family, dead or alive. Sorry, Grandma. Players take turns digging cards up one of the 3 stacks. Stop anytime and score your points, or press your luck. But hit a skeleton, and your turn's over, and you lose any card you've drawn that turn. That's right, an entire game collection inspired by the art of Stephen Rose, right at your fingertips. And remember, dynamite games are super easy to learn.
Yeah.
My game.
Yeah, they look pretty good, huh? That was Steam Roads games. They are definitely fun, and you can go back them. Now, to look at next. How to look at some other stuff. Let's see this. Let's go look at these new Indiegogos now, huh? There's Colburl. There's that. We have the Embrace, Justice for the Dead. Maybe I should look at that. Let's look at Electric Youth. It's made $4,669 with another platform, huh? Looks fun. Let's see, the comic, $12 for this book. Inspired by actual events, I suppose we beloved novels and films such as Stand By Me. Electric Youth is a 2-issue, 56-page full-color coming-of-age comic thriller that features, ever feel like you weren't the kid your parents wanted you to be? And when he and his dad moved to Irvine, California in the fall of 1989, things get way worse because almost all the kids in the boring-ass town seem to get returnally perfect. So when Jeff and his friends go dumpster diving behind the local Quickie Mart, they're just looking for a little stimulation. Instead, Jeff finds a dead body. Only no one believes him, not his friends, not his dad, no one. It's up to Jeff to get the evidence himself, but his investigation covers an even more horrifying secret. Oh, looks pretty good. Let's see. What Damage sword and Stump picks up right where we left Jeff, ending at the cliffhanger conclusion of the first issue. I think you're next. Hey, let go. What do we have here? More misbehaving children, it would seem. Those are boys from before. Yes, well, so how kind of them? We are not psycho in our country. My brothers and I were, but war took us from our jobs. Huh? Here, no one respects such things. Here, we are forced to sell liquor and pick up trash. No compassion, no respect. We will show everyone. How about killing kids and what? Replacing them with these things is an improvement. Bull crap. Dumpster. Yeah. These first what few have been free samples, so even is proven model like drug dealer, no? It's pretty hard to complain when you're dead. Dead. Customers are parents. Do you really think you're the child your parents wanted when they had you? How boring. Very boring, huh? All right. This doesn't look too bad. All right, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this, huh? All right. That's bloody annoying, isn't it? Okay, this looks good. That's Electric Youth. The new issue 2 is out. You can back it for $12. It's pretty good. It's very good. And get it on Indiegogo. It looks pretty interesting. All right, let's go look at some more books now. Let's see. The Embrace. It's going for $3,000. It's already sent me. It's $700 already. It's got 30 days left. If you are a fan of dark hero stories in the vein of James, fan of The Crow or Haunt, the Embrace the book is for you. It's 40 pages of story developed by some of the best up and coming talent in the industry. Is a story about loss, fatherhood, and justice. No father should have to bury their son, but life sometimes doesn't play out that way. It's been a year since the mugging that robbed Clarence Griffin of both his dignity and his son. David is police closing the case. Clarence visits the last place he was with his son with every intent of taking his own life. However, as he arrives, he is stopped by the ghost of David, and in the embrace of his child's spirit, he not only receives a vision revealing the responsible of a suit that protects him from harm and grants him abilities. Now, father and son hunt down the criminals responsible for the tragedy and bring them. The Embrace, eh? Yeah, the artwork is good. I would say this is good artwork. Not bad. All right, this book is the Embrace Standard Edition, $20. Or you can also have variant covers for another $20 or $25. All right. Oh, it looks good. The Embrace looks like a decent comic book. With some very good looking artwork. Let's take a look at this trailer. All right. That's kind of it looks interesting. That's much. Not much of the way a trailer. I could watch the entire thing, but it looks kind of boring. But it's actually pretty good for what it is. The Embrace looks The Embrace looks like a good book. It's only $20, and it's pretty good. Let's see. Yeah. Definitely looking. 30 pages, huh? Not bad. Okay. Let's see. We looked at the Embrace. Let's should I look at Magic Cup, perhaps? There's other Indiegogos up. Let's see. Maybe look at Cobalt, Threshing About. It's made $1,080. A street-level vigilante teams up with a detective, take down Atlanta's most ruthless. Huh? I started Cobalt as an anthology known as Super Abled Comics, created the 7-page origin story. I couldn't shake the feeling, the need, with the other comic books lovers. So I began with this 32-page beginning act where Kobold is out trying to make this month's rent when he reluctantly finds himself having to play hero again. Little does he know Kobold is about to become a player in what's going on. Well, investigation, and just what is this Thresher gang involved in? Ooh, look at the artwork. That is good artwork. Yes, very nice. Let's see. How much for this book anyway? Blood Brothers. Physical Fight, $20. Digital. Okay, so Cobalt Threshing About, 10. Huh? Physical copy. Looks good for $20 for this book. And it definitely looks like it could do it for... definitely the artwork looks good. Looks very good. I mean, yeah, I'm impressed. Cobalt looks like an interesting book. Is there a trailer? Let's take a look at this trailer. I think I want to see that again. What was that about? All right. That's Cobalt. It looks pretty good. Looks very good. Let's go look at something else now. There's a Vampirella here. What else to look at? Let's go look at Rock and Roll Ninja graphic novel. This is from Richard Mayer. This is his latest campaign. It's made $45,000. Looks very good. It's in demand, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's in now funding in demand. It looks pretty good. $45,000 already. Rock and Roll Ninja you can back for $30. Not bad. There's also the 3-team book bundle for $90. Rock and Roll Ninja graphic novel, pinup, Jawbreaker's Lost Souls graphic novel, The Expendables Go to Hell graphic novel for $90. That's a good price for all 3 books. 4 young Mac Sock soldiers finish up their tour of duty in Vietnam and fly back to the USA to start their dream of becoming a rock band. After having all of their equipment and vans stolen after a concert, they accept an offer from a colonel they know in Vietnam for a 6-week consultant gig in Japan. What could go wrong? They train some very serious and fit Japanese men in the elite tactics and advanced weaponry that they used as Mac Sock soldiers. As they are finishing their consulting gig, they find out that they won't be going home ever. The people who they had been training are ninja. After years of service to the Ninja Clan, the boys finally escape and head back to New York City. They form the band and must turn down all record deals and promotions since they have to lay low so the Ninja Clan cannot track them down. or kill them, or even worse, force them back to the nightmarish life that they escaped from. Realizing that their big shot is passing them by, the boys create an elaborate plan to lure their ninja clan to New York City and pick them off one by one. They do this by splicing in footage of them in ninja garb using secret techniques from their ninja clan into VHS tapes of redubbed ninja movies that were filmed in the Philippines. But they're not the only people who were with plans for the ninja clan. The Colonel wants to bring ninja into the modern world and franchise them. Yeah, pretty fun, huh? That was fun right there. Rock and Roll Ninja graphic novel you can back for $30. It's on Indiegogo, folks. All right, we looked at some news stories. I could try to find some other news stories. MCU Thursday Spider-Man 3 will have 2 Daredevils. All right. I could look at any of this stuff. How long have I been live streaming, folks? 47 minutes in. I'm going to thank you all for joining. I'm going to thank you all for being here, folks. Hit that like button if you haven't hit that for me, will you, folks? It helps me fight the algorithm, as well as please go share this video out on social media. Take a look at this stuff and all that. Maybe I should go over here now. All right. Oops. Search. What to look at next. Let's go to Tabletop Games. Right. Table. All right, let's go over here. Let's see, anything good to look at or what? All right, looking. Trying to find something good to look at. All right, maybe I'll go look at something else. Let's try this. See this, huh? Tome of Debasement. Debasement, a RPG compatible zine of evil priests and spells for your games. All right. Maybe try video games. Let's see this. What to look at next? Look at this stuff. All right, let's go over here. Maybe go look at the comic books. In comic books. Brian Perlitter's newest Lady Death Cataclysmic Majesty 1. Let's look at this. This looks interesting. Lady Death, huh? It's made $333,000, pledged to $15,000. Wow. Got 18 days to go. Oh, Lady Death's new book here looks pretty good. Pledge without a reward. Pledge $6 more. Cataclysmic Majesty digital copy. $6 for the digital, huh? Pledge $25 or more. Lady Death Rules, Volume 3 trade paperback. Pledge $20 or more. Cataclysmic Majesty Premiere Edition. Read the all-new Coffin Comics original graphic novel Lady Death, Cataclysmic Majesty, in this limited first printing premiere edition featuring cover artwork, full-color square-bound graphic novel, free Brian Palil autograph certificate for book, optional during post-campaign backer survey. This as an add-on. Their reward will be added onto any existing pledge. Looks pretty good. Lady Death looks like $28 for this new book. Not too bad. Let's go look at this Lady Death book here. Cataclysmic Majesty. Let's look at this Lady Death book. Let's look at this Lady Death book trailer here.
Hello everybody, this is Brian Cleto, creator of Lady Death, and we are back to unleash the most epic chapter in Lady Death's Undead Life. An all-new original graphic novel entitled Lady Death, Cataclysmic Majesty. This story unleashes a Coffin Comics company-wide event, Invading the Coffinverse Fall 2021. In the shadows of Giza's ancient pyramid, the godlike extinction-level villain Insurrectus builds a horrifying machine with a terrible purpose. Meanwhile, his newborn demonic progeny scour the earth, hunting those with supernatural powers willing to defend the innocent. One by one, members of the Sworn fall prey to these monstrous forces. Only Lady Death and the Sisterhood, a band of untested warrior women, are left to challenge Insurrectus in his majestic, cataclysmic plan. Can the Diva of Death overcome these impossible odds as she struggles against her own wicked appetites? Or are we all doomed for once and for all? And introducing Chicago's own Mad Mike Moore, undead gravedigger, and his pet rat, Ratso. Helping me bring this next chapter to life is our returning team. Co-writer Mike McLean, illustrator Diego Bernard, colorist Cece De La Cruz, and veteran letterer Marshall Dillon. And here is the thing. These projects are done. We just got to print, but I need your help to unleash Deathpocalypse onto the world. Please pledge now and tell everyone you know that Lady Death is back to kick ass. We cannot thank you enough for your support and faith in us. It is the engine that drives us wild.
All right. That looks pretty good, huh? It looked very good. Let's see. Lady Death's new book looks good. It's a Cataclysmic Majesty 1. It's made over $100. It's up on right there. It looks pretty good, like a fun book. You can back it for $28. That's pretty good. Let's go look at some more stuff. Let's see if we can't find some more stuff to look at. What to look at next? All right. What to look at next? This. Let's go over here. We could look at presents Vampirella here. It's basically when Final Crisis delivers an incredible Vampirella collectible. It's made 200,000 like that. Okay, let's look at Cave Woman Middle Age 2. This is the new issue and stuff. Let's see. Amy at Dark Entertainment returns to Indiegogo with the exciting follow-up to her last successful campaign with Cave Woman Middle Age 2. Cave Woman Middle Age was the first official title launched under the new Emerald Dark banner. Our first campaign last year for issue 1 was a great success, and this follow-up campaign will deliver the badass concluding chapter of this 2-issue series of ours. Like our previous book, Cave Woman Middle Age 2 will be 24 pages of wild action-packed pure adrenaline story. Story synopsis: Miriam, our fearless cave woman, returns to Limbo with Sir Henry, who is a knight of time that has pledged his loyalty to her as a life debt for her saving him the previous night. Together, the two of them cross the lands of Limbo in search of these lords of Limbo, eventually making it to the castle of Lord Heinous. Of the armies of Limbo, they manage to sneak inside the spy on Lord Heinous and even Malevolence herself before all hell breaks loose. Now they must fight their way through an army of demons and the evil general himself. Miriam is about to learn just why these monsters are lords of Limbo. Blood will be shed and quickly goes from fight to the death to a race for their lives. Will anyone be able to make it out alive before the portal closes? Thing is for sure, after this experience, nothing will ever be the same. Look at this sample. Looks good. Nice artwork here. Yeah. Looks very good. Looks very interesting. Let's see. Physical book. Covered by 18 owners, covered by Middle Age 2 Digital Edition. middle-aged blank sketch cover. Story so far, digital $10. Cover B by like that. Cover B by Andrew Morgan. Came from middle-aged 2 covers by Andrew middle-aged PDF edition comic, digital Magnum and the digital PDF edition comic. I'm assuming you get a physical copy of this book, but it's not making it very sure. Yeah, cover C. Looks pretty good. I think you back this book for $15 or $8. You get a physical copy of the book. Looks pretty good. That's Cable and Middle Age 2 comic by Animal Dark. It's made $28,620 and looks very good. Yeah. Okay, we looked at that. Let's go over here now. What else to look at? Looks pretty good. 57 minutes in. Anyone join us? It's kind of like that. I guess I could end my live stream a bit later because Tim Wilson hasn't come on yet. And stuff, so maybe I'll just go on a bit longer. What to look at next? Let's look at Magic Cop. White lines and stuff like that. It's made $6,590 with 27 days left. Magic, and this is a this is a 90-page fully color graphic novel drawn based on a role that matches 1980s Miami Vice with the magic and monsters of Halloween. This time the team is cracking down on that new pixie dust drug ring. Looks pretty good. Story so far. Iggy Cromwell, the Magic Cop and his team of detectives. Well, Iggy Cromwell, the Magic Cop and his team of detectives investigate the new magical drug pixie dust after junkies start getting powers from the white glowing powder. When drug lord Arsenic Jones finds out his plans may be foiled, hires the Headless Horseman to take out these cops for good. Yeah. Looks 12-page. Looks pretty good. Magic Cop looks like a great looking book. You can back this book for, well, $25, and that's pretty good as well. You can get you have a choice of I guess you only have one cover, huh? You can also get a copy of first printing, one copy of the original printing of Magic Cop 1, 98 pages, Magic Cop logo blue shirt. All right. Okay. First printing. You have you have to pay, which if you back for the original book, you get all plus, well, it might be over $103, but you're getting a bunch of other stuff with it. MC2. Looks pretty good. It's Magic Cop, Cop 2. Let's look at this trailer.
Magic Cop is everything you love about Halloween, smashed with everything you love about the 1980s. And in Magic Cop 2, all of our favorite detectives are back. Grey Wolf, the old-timer, Ellie, the sexy witch, O'Hara, the half-leprechaun, half-giant, and Iggy, the Magic Cop. This time, there's a new drug on the streets of Ambrosia. This special strain of pixie dust is giving its abusers magical powers, and it's up to the team to find out who's concocting it before the whole city runs mad with magic. But that's not all. Whoever's behind this has painted a target on the backs of the police, leading to a run with the city's most wanted contract killer, the Headless Hitman. This book's got a whole lot of action, a whole lot of enemies, and of course, fast cars, hot beach babes, and even hotter crime. The only detective with the spells to stop it is Magic Cop. Thanks for watching, everybody. And remember, we can't do it without your help.
All right. We could look at that again, huh? It was fun, huh? Let's do so. Yeah.
Magic is everything you love about Halloween, smashed with everything you love about the 1980s. And in Magic 2, all of our favorite detectives are back. Grey Wolf, the old timer, Ellie, the sexy witch, O'Hara, the half leprechaun, half giant, and Iggy, the magic cop. This time, there's a new drug on the streets of Ambrosia. This special strain of pixie dust is giving its abusers magical powers, and it's up to the team to find out who's concocting it before the whole city runs mad with magic. But that's not all. Whoever's behind this has put a target on the backs of the police, leading to a run with the city's most wanted contract killer.
Yeah, Magic Cop 2 White Lines. You can back this book for $25. It's pretty good. Maybe do that. Yeah. This looks like a great looking book, huh, folks? Let me see. Anyone watching us? Doesn't look like it, sadly. And or rather, if you are watching this, you have hit that like button for me, so that's pretty good. I wonder, is there anything like, is Ethan Van Sciver doing a live stream right now? I wouldn't be surprised. It doesn't look like it. Either way, everything looks pretty good. 3 minutes in. Let's see what else to look at. We looked at some news stories earlier. All right. Watch Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes announced with new trailer, huh? You could look at that, I suppose. Let's see. Let's see if we can't find any new Indiegogos. We found a few of them, and they look good. Let's go down here. And since I have the time, let's maybe I should go down here, folks. There's Forbidden. Or maybe I should go check out some of this other stuff over here. There's Tabletop Games. Let's see if there's anything on this. What to look at? I see some stuff here. What to look at? Let's go down here. Look. There's that. I think I'll go over the video games, see if there's anything new here. There's that. There's Sunhaven. We can take a look at that. Let's see. Sunhaven looks like a pretty good game. It's made over $88,300. Yeah, there's that. $88,000. It's made over $88,000. So there's that. Let's see. We get on here. As you know, this is an RPG farm simulator game where you can basically farm animals and stuff like that, but also it's an RPG setting, so you have the S of that as well. All right, not too bad. Get the game and name on the plaque. $25 to back this game, huh? Not too bad. Fully funded. Let's take a look at the trailer then. That was Sunhaven. It looks like a good game. It's up on Indiegogo. You can back it for $25. It's pretty good price. Very good price. All right, let's go back to comics. I want to see if I can't get any new comics to come up. There's The Embrace. There's Perfect 10. There's Caven we looked at. Not bad. There's Rock and Roll Ninja. There's Working for the Crazies. There's Forbidden. We could take a look at that one. Or we could go down here. There's Shi Hokio. Looked at Cyber Frog. There's that. There's Event. Let's look at down here. There's Cunningham's Reanimated. There's Thrilling Comics Issue 1. There's that. There's Replicator 3. There's Wart the Wizard. There's X-Farce. Let me go back over here for a moment. Has anyone joined us? Doesn't look like it. 68 minutes in. Let me go back over here. I think I'll look at Melvin right now. Melvin, which is, well, got 8 hours left. It's made $644. Looks pretty good. You can back this digital version for $5, or you can back a physical copy of this book for $10. You have a choice of several different covers, and they all look pretty good. That's it. All right. Let's see. The hero is a mercenary named Melvin who must traverse the dangerous terrains and fight even more dangerous tyrants in an alien world if he hopes to save a princess from a bunch of very bad people. This book looks pretty good. You can back it for $10. It's going to be, it's over 20 pages long and stuff like that, and it looks pretty good. That's Melvin. It's a good looking book and stuff like that. It's 27 pages long, by the way. And it does look good, folks. This Melvin looks like a great book. Let's look at this trailer now. All right. I have to look at the entire trailer because I want to go down here and look at some of the more of the artwork. As you can see, the artwork in this book is good. Tim Olson did a very good job getting an artist on this book that made it look awesome. He's done a very good job on this book, and if you back it, you'll get a good comic book for a reasonable price. It's Melvin 1. All right. Let's go over here. Go back. Let's go back to comics. All right, there's that. By the way, folks, have you hit that like button for me? If you have, thank you. It helps me fit the algorithm, as well as please go share this video out on Twitter and Facebook, will you, folks? All right, this stuff. Looked at most of this stuff right here. Looks pretty good. Now, let's go over here. I think I'll go look at Scumdogs now. My own Indiegogo. The pre-launch page of my... Here's the pre-launch page of my graphic novel, Scumdogs. Please go to Indiegogo, will you, folks? It helps me fit the algorithm, as well as it'll get this book out. You do all the sooner if you go back it and it'll send to you, and it'll help everyone. You'll just enjoy this book. It's just a fun read. All right, let's look at Scumdogs. Let's look at this trailer.
Regarding great comic story is if you're falling through the depths of space, then come read Scumdogs. It's one hell of a great comic book. You're just going to love it. And unlike the blue-haired land whales or the purple land whales, then you won't get anything like a Jupiter politics. You can hear it on the wind. Scumdogs, just a great comic. Just barging down your door, disturbing all the little purple bastards running and screaming. That's Scumdogs. You'll see the amazing
gigantic, bizarre pictures, with bizarre happenings, and great stories that'll make you just love the story. You'll get characters like Sloppy here, Hairmail Doctor, this breasty Melons, and you'll also get Mouth, as well as the ultimate character, Death Mug. Yes, Death Mug, and you'll see him fight his arch enemy, Buick Starcode, who leads his team into space versus the Wild Rangers in epic battles against the Scum Dogs. You'll get characters like Hairmail Doctor fighting Beach Pounder in an epic battle with Blast Tank along as well, firing off his missiles in an epic showdown that will leave you grasping and wanting more. That's Scum Dogs going back it on Indiegogo. You'll get 3 covers. You'll get this cover here that's just awesome, the 90s violent muscle cover. You'll get this one where basically a parody of of the characters just working in a book. Okay. You also get 3 covers, as well as the cover with them just chasing down purple land whales. Okay, little purple bastards. But it's going to be awesome. Get back these 3 covers on Indiegogo. Back my comic book. You're just going to love it. That's Scum Dogs. Come and get it on Indiegogo.
All right. That was Scum Dogs. Now let me go over here. I'm going to thank you all for joining me today, folks. Today's been a pretty good live stream, huh? Let me go over here. Remember, folks, go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Read Comics They're Bad For You. And Tim Olson's just come right on the here. Hey, Tim Olson.
Hey, what's up, man?
Doing pretty well, doing my live stream. I just looked at your book, Elvin. There's 8 hours left.
Yeah, it's got 8 hours left.
It's made more money, though.
Yeah, a little bit. Not bad, not bad. Looking towards the future. I already listed my goals at pre-campaign on my my mind's profile. I guess you could say. Oh man.
There's some new Indiegogos up. There's Perfect 10 issue 2 is up. There's a few new ones. They also have Cable and Middle Age 2 as well. They have the Embrace and stuff like that. You also have Electric Youth 1 and 2. Looks like a good looking book. Well, let's see, which one should I look at first? I think I'll try Perfect 10 issue 2. This book I basically looked at before. It looks pretty good. Basically, this is an artificial human who's basically like a clone or something. She's an assassin, and she goes up against supervillains or have to kill her and stuff. And the artwork looks pretty good. You can back this book for, as I've said before, issue 2 physical copy, $16. Yeah. But you can also get issue 1 in this campaign as well. The art in this book is pretty good. Some very good looking artwork. Yeah. Perfect 10 looks like a great looking book. What do you think about it, Tim?
Perfect 10. I see your screen. I didn't know you were.
Oh, well, sorry. I just forgot to put this back here.
That's okay.
Here's a new issue. Here's Perfect 10. There's the one like this artwork for it and stuff like that. As I said, you can back this book for, $16. Okay. Here's the cover. This is the second issue, as I said. Looks pretty good, huh?
Kind of reminds me of something off Wildstorm.
Yeah, I know.
Remember Wildstorm on Image Comics back, and then before that it was called Homage.
Yep.
Yeah.
They always
nice. You always used to do like swimsuit editions of every like Homage character or something like that.
Yeah, they did do that as well. And those were good books.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
It does. Let's see. Here's more artwork up for it. Yeah, it looks pretty good. There's also power tripping back as well in this book. Well, you can back up Power Trip in one of the perks. Issues 1 and 2 and Power Trip for $35. But if you just want issues 1 and 2, you can also get that for $30. Yeah, it looks very good. Yeah, looks interesting here. Looks very interesting.
So there's more than just one book in a campaign.
Well, they're doing issues 1 and 2. This campaign is for issue 2, but if you want to back for the original issue and you don't have it, you can get issue 1 and 2 together for $30. But apparently, this company is also releasing another book called Power Trip, and you can basically back with this perk here where you get issue 1 and issue 2 and Power Trip for $45.
I see.
Looks very good. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, there are other issues to look at. I looked at them earlier and stuff like that. There's the Embrace. It's kind of a boring book. It's about it like that, but it looks like actually it's a very good looking book, and stuff like that. And it has an interesting story. It is looks well. The book looks decent. It looks good, but maybe. But it's just a story. It sounds very good. There's Electric Youth, which is basically a bunch of robots are trying to replace little kids and stuff, and these kids have to fight them and stuff. Yeah, it looks pretty good. But that's basically the plot of it and stuff like that. And there's also a Cave Woman. Basically, a cave woman basically travels to another universe, and she gets armor, and she teams up with this knight, and they go fight off monsters in this limbo and stuff.
I noticed there's people doing campaigns where they do combo, like here's an issue 1 and 2, or here's like we're campaigning for issue 2, but as a perk you can get issue 1.
Yep, that's if you don't have it and stuff.
Good idea.
That is. There's also Magic Cop that's been out for at least 3 days or so. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I also... where are you? Yeah. I also looked at this issue on right here. There's Brian Pulido's, new Lady Death book is out.
Oh, man, the legend.
Yep.
The legend himself.
It's made $303,340 some dollars already.
Are you surprised?
Nope. Let's take
exactly.
A look at
It's Lady Death
and stuff.
It's Lady Death for crying out loud.
Hello, everybody. This is Brian Pulido, creator of Lady Death, and we are back to unleash the most epic chapter in Lady Death's Undead Life, an all-new original graphic novel entitled Lady Death, Cataclysmic Majesty. This story unleashes a Coffin Comics company-wide event, invading the Coffinverse fall 2021. In the shadows of Giza's ancient pyramid, the godlike extinction-level villain Insurrectus builds a horrifying machine with a terrible purpose. Meanwhile, his newborn demonic progeny scour the earth, hunting those with supernatural powers willing to defend the innocent. One by one, members of the Sworn fall prey to these monstrous forces. Only Lady Death and the Sisterhood, a band of untested warrior women, are left to challenge Insurrectus in his majestic, cataclysmic plan. Can the Diva of Death overcome these impossible odds as she struggles against her own wicked appetites? Or are we all doomed for once and for all? And introducing Chicago's own Mad Mike Moore, undead gravedigger, and his pet rat.
Look at this guy. This is basically a ripoff of Evil Ernie here, or at least a good version of him, especially with the pet rat thing, like Evil Ernie's character. With his Evil Ernie had a pet rat before he turned into a monster, and it became his button and stuff. And this is basically him right here. Well, like that stuff. What do you think about that?
I can't see. I see.
Oh, did I? let me do this again. I get back over here.
But he doesn't own Evil Ernie.
Let's see. This is this guy right here. He's an undead, basically gravedigger. Sees pet rat. He's basically evil and he's basically, they don't have the rights to Evil Ernie anymore and stuff like that. They sold him off, so they basically made a new version of him. Or doesn't he look like that? His hands basically burst into flames and they look like skeleton hands. The same green flames you see in Evil Ernie, for God's sakes. And he has a pet rat. He's basically just a stand-in.
Yeah. That's too bad they don't have the rights to Evil Ernie. I really did.
Not to mention Chastity and Purgator and the rest of the Chaos Comics characters. They sold them off and stuff.
Oh, that's a shame.
I know. It's bad.
It's kind of as sad as when Jim Lee had to sell all his characters to DC.
Yeah, I know. But at least they were able to get Lady Death back, though. So they have her. They're basically their most popular character.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll be able to get the rest back, too.
Eventually, hopefully. There and stuff like that. Because here, see if there's anything like that.
Because you can't say that the people in the Deathverse, came back succumbed to this evil one by one. If like most of them are gone. Yeah. Because you sold off all of them.
Yeah, they made a bunch of new characters as well. But I don't like that. But it's just that I'm glad that Lady Death is back, the real Lady Death.
Yeah.
So there's that we have to look forward to. Let's see. I'm trying to think of something here. Let's do this. Let's go down here and see some of the artwork in pledges they have like this. Here's some of the previous graphic novels they have. See? You see him right here? His hands. They're basically Evil Ernie's hands. And his rat talks too. I can read this sample here. Let's go down here. There's Lady Death. She's kicking butt. All right, let's read this sample here. You can fight, hope, don't let her. You can fight. Shh, I just let it happen. The darkness claimed you. All my life, I've covered under my father's. No more of that. I won't be his victim anymore. There's that as well. Now let's go over here. There's this guy here. Mr. D, he didn't understand us. But he's going to give us a shot. I guess we got to be good. More work, less talk, Morgan. And stop listening to that freaking goddamn mental musk. It'll rut your noggin. You hear me? That's Mr. D's real grimace. That's Mad Mike Morgan, his kill fists to you, Mr. Dumbass. Kill fists, huh? See, basically he listens to heavy metal and stuff like that. He's a heavy metal, like that. And he has the same green fire as Evil Ernie.
Right, he's just a stand-in, as you're saying.
He might be different and stuff, but he has he's not too bad, but it just looks like that. For God's sakes, he even has Evil Ernie's hair.
I thought Evil Ernie had like more. I don't know.
Well, Evil Ernie has long hair. He has that stuff, but you can see the Evil Ernie influence here with his face alone too. He looks like Evil Ernie, except he doesn't have the gigantic mouth, but he has the glowing eyes. And he has the glowing hands and stuff. Of course, he doesn't have the skull face on it either. Well, skull face, no, giant mouth and stuff. Either way, this is good artwork, I have to say. I'm really impressed by it. Nice to see this kind of artwork again. Let's see this. Now we're 27 minutes in. Not too bad. Go for a little while longer. see here. You see that basically the main villain's basically he has his ship here and he's attacking people with his demons and stuff like that. Looks pretty good. By the way, you can back this book for $25. It's up on Kickstarter. Sadly, it's up. It's $25. I wish it was on Indiegogo though, not there.
Yeah, I'd rather do things on Indiegogo.
Yeah, there's that as well. Right. There's the Vampire Versus. See here, Lady Death and Vampire Versus. A lot of these bad girl comic books are coming back nowadays. There's that. So we could take a look at this trailer for Bad Girls.
My name's Angelica. I'm a dancer. Exotic dancer. It was supposed to be temporary. I fell on hard times. I was almost out. Almost. Until a few nights ago. I was bitten by a demon. Or a vampire. Or a vampire demon. Whatever it was. It was something evil. I blacked out. When I came to, everything was different. Before I could realize what was happening to me, I noticed I was changing. My body. I had powers. Agility. Pain. I had abilities I couldn't control. I was awakened to the darkness. To a nocturnal world of monsters. Demons. And Nosferatu. I was told I'm part of an ancient scroll prophecy known as the Vampire Versus. That I'm some chosen one. I was warned there were who all wanted to use me in a sacrifice for a ritual. Some ancient blood rite. I can't even grasp what's happening to me. I'm constantly hunted. I'm completely alone. I can't trust anyone. For anything. If I'm not careful, I'll soon be dead. If I'm not already.
All right. Looks pretty good. As I said, Bad Girl comics appear to be coming back as well, so that's pretty good. I'm going to tell you the right look. Now, let's see here. See this and stuff like that. Let's go look at Melvin again, since you got dropped in. There's Melvin.
Oh, yeah.
It's made over $600. Well, $640.
$644. Yeah.
Yep, that's right there. You can back this book for a variety of perks, and that's pretty good. Now, Tim Olson, take us away on what you think about. Tell us about your character, Melvin, again. Basically,
sure. Okay, Melvin is a mercenary hired to save a princess from a cult. He fights his way through jungles and beasts and cultists to get to her. He is the last of his kind. He's all about the job. He wants just to rescue her, deliver her to her father, and then get paid and go home.
That's pretty good.
The mercenaries in his universe are owned, so he's hopefully he can get a big enough pay that it'll buy his freedom.
All right, that sounds pretty good. All right, let's see. Tell us about the princess and the villain and stuff like that. Go over the villain.
The villain is the second highest priest in the cult of Azarka. The Azarka obelisk cult. They worship. They've chiseled their deity into an obelisk. If you abbreviate it, it's supposed the abbreviation is AOC. Get it?
Yeah.
Anyway, he wants to appease his deity, so he just goes around with his cronies and just sacrifices whoever he can get his hands on. for various minor offenses.
Right.
And he hopes to sacrifice enough people to appease his god, and that's all he lives to do is just to appease his deity. And the princess, she's like pretty much going to be the last of the royal families. Her father's getting up there in years. The reason why they overly protect her is because if she dies, then there's nobody to take the throne. So her life was very confined and controlled. So she liked to escape her room and go hang out with her friends who are all in the military, because it's like, military service is required kind of thing, kind of like what Israel does. Anyway, so they secretly teach her how to fight, and one day she wants to see what the world is outside, the hidden city. So her and a few of her friends somehow get a bunch of clearance codes, steal a cruiser. She uses her best friend's identity to gain a cruiser and escape, only to get captured herself. And her friends get sacrificed, but Melvin shows up just in the nick of time to prevent her from getting sacrificed by taking out the beast.
Yeah, that sounds good, man.
So
that's you're having. Go on.
That's a little insight to more story that you didn't know before.
All right, looks pretty good. I backed this book and I can't wait to read it myself. I'm also waiting for my copy of other Indiegogo's I've ordered, Cash Grab. All right.
You should be excited for the upcoming second issue.
I think I am. Yeah, when Melvin 2 also looks good. What you've shown to me of it looks very good. I'll probably back it too and stuff. I will back it.
It's like here's Melvin 1, which is pretty good, but Melvin 2 is like just upping the bar.
I'll back Melvin 2.
Oh, I know.
Let's see. Very good. What else to say? When do you expect to get Melvin 2 out?
Well, I kind of was wondering what it'd be like to have a complete book done before I do a pre-launch. So, I mean, I've already gone through all the the ups and downs of trying to get my first book. So I kind of figure the second book should be easier. Don't you think?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I do. Yeah, I do think it should be easier.
So I kind of was just kind of speculating on what it'd be like to have an entire book done when I launch. So like I can do an interview and I can pull up a copy and say, see, here it is.
All right.
That was a thought.
Yeah, I will back Melvin 2.
Oh yeah, it's going to be epic.
All right, let's go over here. Go back to comics. Let's see. There's this. Let's see. Yeah, that. What to look at next? Maybe. All right. Down here and stuff. This stuff. Trying to find a trailer here to look at. All right. There's that. Look at that. There's Sonny Devereaux. Let's see. Stuff. I know what they're looking at. If I can find it. The Abductables 2 Ridiculous. Abductables 2 Ridiculous is, well, the Abductables 2 Ridiculous. You can back this book for $20. That's pretty good. You can also back issue 1 and issue 2 for $50. That's also good. Now let's read the sample here. I'll read this part right here. After the action-packed events of the Abductables, in which aliens learned the hard way that it's not a smart idea to abduct muscle-bound maniacs with roid rage, those very same aliens, at least the ones that survived, must now, aliens, at least the ones that survived, must now enlist ever ornery abductees' help in order to defeat a new and even deadlier threat to the cosmos. This extraterrestrial lord is hell-bent on dragging space age civilization back to the Stone Age, and with an evil army of mutant monsters known as the Fundament at his command, he just might be able to do it. And that's where we have this. This book you can back for $20, and it looks very great. You can also back issue 2 and issue 1 for $50. It's pretty good. Now let's do this. All right. The Abductables 2 Ridiculous, folks. You can back it for $20. But you can also back the Abductables 1 and 2 for $50. Get both issues. Looks like a great series. And it's made $6,270 there. It's got 8 days left. So, yeah, hopefully it will probably get fully funded. I really want it to do because it's a great looking book. It's up on Indiegogo, so go look at it. Now let me go over here. We're now in 40 minutes in. Not too bad. All right. Maybe look at some more stuff before I leave. Yeah. Maybe I go over and show off my graphic novel again. Scumdogs. But folks, you can go look at my book on Indiegogo. The pre-launch page. Just go search when you're on Indiegogo. Go search out Scumdogs. Now let's go do this.
Without any great comic books to read, as if you're falling through the depths of space, then come read Scumdogs. It's one hell of a great comic book. You're just going to love it. And unlike the blue-haired land whales or the purple land whales, you won't get anything that you could call it. You can hear it on the wind. Scumdogs. Just a great comic. Just barging down your door. Distressing all the little purple bastards running and screaming at you. That's Scumdogs. You'll see the amazing sights of people running past gigantic, bizarre pictures, bizarre habits, and great stories that'll make you just love the story. You'll get characters like Sloppy here, Hairmail Doctor, Miss Breasty Melons, and you'll also get Mouth as well as the ultimate character, Death Mug. Yes, Death Mug, and you'll see him fight his arch enemy, Buick Starcode, who leads his team into space versus the Wild Rangers in epic battles against the Scumdogs. You'll get characters like Hairmail Doctor fighting Beach Pounder in an epic battle with a blast tank along as well, firing off his missiles in an epic showdown that will leave you grasping and wanting more. That's Scumdogs. Go and back it on Indiegogo. You'll get 3 covers. You'll get this cover here that's just awesome, the 90s fun muscle cover. You'll get this one where basically a parody of the characters just working in with them just chasing down purple land whales. Okay, little purple bastards. But it's going to be awesome. Hit that big 3 covers on Indiegogo. Back my comic book. You're just going to love it. That's Scum Dogs. Come and get it on Indiegogo.
All right. Now, let me go over here. Let me do this first, though. Let's go back to comics. There. Oh, looks like a Shadowbinder Second Chance hardcover. Looks like another book's just came. Got 32 days left. Already made 100. Well, the artwork looks somewhat decent. Mike White was an ordinary high school girl with an ordinary high school problems. All changed the day she was given it was all changed the day she was given her grandfather's mysterious journal and even more mysterious antique ring, one that transports her to another world. Now this ordinary girl finds herself in an extraordinary realm filled with airships, flying serpents, clockwork cities, but her biggest challenge may come in the form of she's a girl after all. She had, like that romantic comedy. No. Either way, it looks like it's a fantasy adventure book. It looks interesting. Let's see. Shadowbinders, 2 books plus 100. I guess it's issues 1 and 2 hardcover. 2 hardcovers set. $60 for both books. Okay, looks pretty good. Here's artwork from inside the book. The art is pretty good for fantasy. Like I've seen, yeah, it's a pretty good looking comic book here. Not bad. Yeah, definitely good with what I see of this book here. That's Shadowbinders. Books 1 and 2. You can get them on Indiegogo. It's already made. It's going for $500. It's already made $100 already with 32 days left. It's pretty good. All right. No trailer though, but hey, we found a new book right here. Now, folks, let me go over here. I'm going to basically end my live stream now, Tim. You went for a while and stuff like that. Thanks for joining me.
Yeah, man.
I'll probably invite you back on tomorrow, too, if you want.
Oh, yeah, I totally have tomorrow off.
All right. Remember, folks, go back Melvin. It's got 8 hours left, or maybe 7 hours left, or 10 hours left. Go back Melvin. It's definitely got 7 hours left. Well, it's definitely got Melvin definitely has 8 hours left, so yeah. All right, go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Read comics, they're bad for you. The there is misspelled. It's THERE. So be sure to go and subscribe to it, folks. It's right. Make sure you go and hit that like button for me because it helps me fight the algorithm, as well as please go and make sure you're still subscribed, as well as leave some comments down below and share this video out on social media. Share it out on Twitter. Share it out on Reddit. Share it anywhere. Let's see. Yeah. Go over to BitChute and subscribe to my BitChute channel, Comic Freak. All right, as well as go over to Rumble and subscribe to my Rumble channel that is also under the name Comic Freak. All right, let's see. Go over to Stitch Together Picks and basically, go and subscribe to Stitch Together Picks. It's a great YouTube channel that deserves far more subscribers. Be sure to he has this character called the Maniacal Cinephile. You'll love his reviews of movies. He does some great, as well as go over and subscribe to Creepy Little Book. Creepy Little Book is like the Art Bell radio show. He talks about weird and strange things. He releases these small videos talking about high strangeness, but he also does live streams every night at 12:30 a.m. On weekdays he does a live stream and stuff and on weekends his live stream is on at 11 o'clock p.m. So be sure to go and subscribe to Creepy Little Book. He talks about aliens and ghosts. And on Twitch, go and subscribe to Robot Co-op. You're going to love Robot Co-op. They're so much fun. And like that. And remember, folks, I'll be back again tomorrow around 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock for another live stream. I'm Chris Williams from the Scumdogs Kennel. Thank you all for joining me.